Hello, welcome everyone to today's TechJutsu webinar for securing your help desk with Freshservice and Caller Verify. Thank you all for taking the time out of your day to find out more about Caller Verify, about us, and about help desk security. Let's get started. To begin, I've been instructed to my own horn a little. My name is Peter Steller. I'm an IAM specialist at TechJutsu. I got my start in identity and access management in January of 2005. And if I'm doing my math correctly, I guess that means that I'll be celebrating 20 years in the field in a few months' time. When I'm not at work, I've got a lot keeping me busy. I have teenaged and adolescent kids, a big dog, a noisy cat, a few fish. There's a lot going on. I work from home, and occasionally there are weird noises in the background that can be attributed to one or all of those people I'm taking care of. Now, our agenda today is pretty straightforward. I'll talk a little bit about who we are and what we do, touch briefly on some recent news that's likely caused some concern among IT security help desks, demonstrate a more secure and modern verification method in the form of Caller Verify, and then open things up for questions. Now, the question we get the most after how do you pronounce TechJutsu is why are we called TechJutsu? Our CEO and founder is Tracy Nyholt. In addition to being an IAM expert, she also has a background in martial arts and has a black belt. During her studies in Japan, she learned that jutsu means skill in Japanese. So TechJutsu to us just means technical skill. It also seems fitting for our team's skills and for the work that we do as tech ninjas. Ninjas move and act without being seen or noticed, and we aim to take that practice to our IAM solutions. Our goal is to provide seamless IAM solutions that cause as little disruption as possible to your workflow. Now, during Okta's Octane 24 conference last week, Okta's CRO, John Addison, gave us a shout out during the Partner Summit. Let's have a quick look at that.
We know that so many of you are looking to differentiate yourselves at a product level with Okta, by integrating and innovating to solve your clients' biggest problems. And a good example of this is with TechJutsu in Canada. They built their Caller Verify system that protects call centers and help desks, reduces verification to 30 seconds, and securing them against impersonation attacks. And they've done this integrating with Okta. In fact, we liked it so much we selected it to help secure our own help desk.
And that's not all. During the Octane conference, we were also awarded the Partner of the Year award as a result of both our Caller Verify solution and our dedication to Okta as a solution partner. Now, that's enough about us. Let's talk about why you're all here. There are a lot of stories in the news lately surrounding hackers and ransomware attacks. Many of these attacks have followed the same pattern. Bad actors leverage strong social engineering tactics to take over valid users' accounts and use those accounts to gain access and information. Things have become so dire in the health industry that the US Health Department has issued advisories specifically about attacks targeting help desks. One such health industry example is United Health. During a Senate committee hearing, their CEO admitted that they'd paid a $22 million ransom to a hacker group known as Black Cat. Now, that same group targeted the MGM group and used the same tactics, calling into a help desk, impersonating an existing user, and convincing the help desk agent to reset passwords or enable access. Very often, these attacks use publicly available information pulled from social media and from company websites. Another hacker group known as Scattered Spider is using similar tactics. They'll use things like MFA fatigue attacks. Imagine you're an employee with a verification app on your phone. In the middle of the night, you get a push notification. Are you trying to log in right now? Of course not, you're trying to sleep. So you click no, and you roll over, try to go back to sleep. 10 seconds later, you get another notification. And you keep hitting no, but it continues for a few minutes and you're starting to get frustrated and you just want to go back to sleep. After a while, maybe you're not watching what you're doing. Maybe you just want the notifications to stop, so you click yes instead, and the hackers are in. There are a number of US government advisories out regarding the Scattered Spider Group's exploits, and certainly make for interesting and frightening reads. So now that we know a little about the threats that we're facing, what do we do about them? For the moment, current help desk authentication methods rely heavily on security questions. Now, security questions sound good on paper, information that only the user should know and can be used to authenticate their identity. But unfortunately, these are often pieces of information that the user doesn't know, like What month and day did you activate your 2-year-old credit card? Or information that people can find out via social media, like what is your mother's maiden name? Security questions are often inaccessible. What if your users are memory or visually impaired? They're often frustrating. They're expected to be both static and secure, but secrets don't often stay secret. They're time consuming. It can take minutes for your help desk agents to pull up user questions, ask them, get enough correct answers to proceed with providing help, raising call handle times by a large amount. So what can we do? What other methods are available to verify callers to a help desk? What about voice print? Some banks have started storing voice prints of callers to use as an authentication mechanism. But unfortunately, recent AI advances have demonstrated that users' voices can be cloned, making them say anything based on just a few seconds of recording of their voice. So what else can we do to verify that callers are who they say they are? Caller Verify is our patent pending solution to that problem. It's a software as a service solution that extends Okta's verification factors to the help desk or call center. It can be integrated with chatbots, IVR systems, and ITSM systems like Freshservice. End users are already using MFA to access your resources via self-service apps and web portals. Why not reuse those same factors? Some examples of the factors that Caller Verify supports are Okta Verify push notifications, Okta Verify TOTP codes, TOTP codes from other vendors such as the Microsoft Authenticator or Google Authenticator, YubiKeys, and biometrics. That being said, it's always better to show than tell. Let's have a quick look at Caller Verify integration with Freshservice.
Let's look at the integration between Caller Verify and Freshservice. Caller Verify is a cutting-edge security solution for call centers and IT help desks that extends your multi-factor authentication, or MFA, to callers. It keeps your callers safe and secure while reducing your call handle times. You can also have a consistent verification experience across your online, mobile, and call center experiences, making your users' experience better than ever. And even better yet, Caller Verify can integrate with your Freshservice instance, putting your verification and help desk under a single pane of glass. Let's take a look at this in action. We're starting with a new ticket in Freshservice, filled out with the caller's name and request. With this information filled out, we can proceed to verify the caller. After signing in to Caller Verify, we can see that the caller identifier is pre-filled. With one button click, the help desk agent can send a push verification to the caller's phone to be sure the caller is who they say they are. All the caller has to do is select "Yes, it's me" on their phone, and they're verified just like that. Now the help desk can move forward with assisting this caller, knowing that they're genuine. Want to learn more about embedding Caller Verify into your ITSM system? Book a consultation today.
So, Caller Verify outcomes. What can you expect when you're using caller verification within Freshdesk or a standard ITSM product? The user experience is better. You've eliminated that frustration of asking and answering security questions, both from the agent side and from the caller side. The agent experience is better. We've got case studies where verification with security questions can take 5 minutes, 10 minutes, up to 15 minutes. Verification via Caller Verify can take seconds at the top of the call and allow your agents to get down to helping users that much faster. It's more secure. NIST recommends things like push verifications that go directly to a caller's cell phone and are protected behind device biometrics. Here's a few industry standards that we're complying with through the use of our Caller Verify solution. Users get to use an authentication mechanism that they're already using to access your resources, so they're already familiar with doing so. We call that united verification. With regard to savings, many cyber insurance offerings are now requiring MFA. You can see significant savings by securing your help desk the same way. Your agents are saving time by having a much shorter caller verification. You're also protecting your reputation by preventing breaches from occurring. So, in summary, Caller Verify can lead to increased customer satisfaction, better employee satisfaction, ensure that you're verifying your users in a more secure way, reducing your call times, verifying your users with methods that they are already familiar with, and you're getting a quick return on your investment. Well, as always, if there are any other questions that come to mind after the session's over, you can certainly email AJ. His contact information is on screen right now. Thanks everyone for your time. Thank you for joining us and learning a little bit more about Caller Verify and our integration with Freshservice.